Hey everyone, it's Tina here from Bittersweet Quilt Shop in Penn County, Michigan. Today we're going to share with you a few parts of tutorials on our 2018 row by row. This year our theme is So Musical, so I chose the Featherweight Sewing Machine by Singer. Now the reason why I chose the Featherweight is because we specialize in these machines in my store. Not only do we sell top condition machines, but we also repair machines. We have classes and schoolhouses on a Featherweight, and we sell parts. So this is something a little near and dear to my heart, so this is why we went with this design. So what we're going to do is just kind of give you a short tutorial, we're hoping it's short anyway, on how to layer this, this block. And because this year we were able to choose a different size, we did choose the 18-inch block. So that way if you wanted to put this into a quilt, you can do so. But honestly, we wanted the sample or the block to stand alone, so that if you wanted just to do this one or any other of them, you can do them individually and hang them in your home. So what we're going to do is just show you some of the products that we use and then the reason why we use them. First of all, we tried a couple different products for adhering this on, and the one that we chose, and we do use this in our store often because we do wool applique. And this is a product that we use for all of our wool applique, and that is the Light Steam-A-Seam 2. Now the reason why we use this, it is tacky, and when we're layering this machine, there will be a few layers. And when we melt the product together, it actually did adhere very well. So this is the product we're using. This is a package, but you can also purchase it on a roll. I did use 2.5 sheets in order to trace this. When you get your pattern from us, it does come already in reverse, so you do not have to put the pattern in reverse, all right? And it is in a nice bold text, so you can see the lines through your steam-a-seam when you're tracing. Now, I do like to use a Sharpie permanent marker with the fine tip to trace. And one of the things I want to tell you is when you're tracing out your pattern, take your time, because you want this machine to look nice and precise. So take your time, draw it out nice and even, and then cut it out nice and even when you get to that point. Now when you are tracing, I want you to also label, and I threw just a few of the components out here. Label your steam-a-seam too on the top. So this is like the machine part of it, and on here I have number 4, and it's in black. And black relates to what color fabric it's on. And then also like down here we have number 3, and that's in dark gray. This is the pin cushion that is done in wool. There is one piece of wool on this quilt in red, and it's the wool pin cushion and then the felt that goes on the top of the machine. Now whenever you're tracing it out, get it all traced out, there are a couple of components where you have to trace out more than one part. So make sure that you pay attention that some of them there will be, it'll say cut to, and on our musical wisps there is one that you have to cut twice. When you're tracing them out, trace them out, but when you cut them out, cut out an eighth of an inch larger than your design, okay? Then you're going to pull the paper off the back of the steam-a-seam 2. You pull that off, and let me see if I can get it. It's usually quite easy. Okay. The product is now on the back side of the side that you drew on, and you're going to go ahead and put that on the back side of your fabric, okay? And you're going to iron this down without steam, okay? Now once you get them all laid out and you've got them all on your fabric, then go ahead and press them all down, and then you're going to cut out on the line. And it's very important that you're cutting out nice, smooth, straight lines, because you're going to see this once you move it over to your background. Now this is the background piece that we have, and we are offering, there's actually 2 offerings with our background. The bottom piece is this quilted looking fabric, and then the top piece will be this beautiful grunge, or we also have a background piece that has a floral print. I think it's called First Romance by Moda. Actually both pieces are by Moda, the grunge and the First Romance. Okay, so if you're ordering a kit or you already have a kit, your option is going to be what we call the solid or the floral. All right. A couple other tips that I think you should know is another thing is you're going to want a chalk pencil. This one here is a Taylor's chalk pencil by Clover, And then you really do need a good sharp pair of applique scissors. And we love the Karen K. Buckley scissors because they're serrated on both sides and they're very sharp and they have a great point on them. So these are the little applique scissors. I use these all the time. So really ideally, the good scissors, a little bit of chalk, Sharpie marker, and a ruler. And the reason we need the ruler is we're going to show you in the pattern where your machine needs to lay, and we actually give you measurements in the pattern exactly where the base of your machine should be on here, so that you're not trying to, figure out where does this go, and then how do the wisps all fit on here. So we do give that to you in the pattern. All right, I'm going to go ahead and quit with this one, and we'll come back to you in a few moments. So be creative, be inspired, and be blessed.